All right, Kevin McCloskey coming to you from the field with Warrior Wrap-Up week number 1. It'll go down in the books as a win for the Warriors, 30-25, but it was anything but pretty. The numbers on the scoreboard now show 0, but just with a few seconds to go, the game was still on the line. Really, WA had it pretty much in check. The victory wasn't in doubt, but Cummings came on strong in the fourth quarter and really made a game of it. First of all, I want to give some props to the Cavaliers. They played a heck of a ball game. They started off the game strong. They kind of faded in the second and third quarter, but they finished the game extremely strong. The coaching staff, the new coaching staff at Cummings has got to be extremely proud of their guys. I know there's no such thing as a moral victory, but hanging within 5 of what should be a high-powered Western Elements team has got to be something for them to hang their hats on. Now talking about the Warriors, first quarter, very sluggish start in front of a great crowd tonight, by the way. We had a big crowd, warm night, but it was a good turnout. First quarter, very sloppy, a couple of miscues, but, one of those things you'd expect from a first game. Cummings actually got on the board first, took a 7-0 lead, and that lit a fire under the Warriors. The Warriors came back strong, as you might expect. Got a couple of touchdowns and a long 40-yard field goal from Tyler Billings near the end of the first half to take a 17-7 lead. By then everybody was kind of breathing a sigh of relief, felt good about where things were going. Third quarter was more of the same. Western cruised down, took a 24-7 lead after, first of all, stopping Cummings on the opening kickoff. Then drove down, nice runs and passes. Big shout out to B.J. Penix filling in for an injured Donovan Apple. Donovan had some back spasms. B.J. was a bull in the game, broke off 2 touchdowns, one a 38-yarder and another from about 6 yards out before he tweaked an ankle himself. And the Warrior defense really stiffened. Got to give a shout-out to Blake Deathridge and Eli Gordon. The linebacker duo did an outstanding job tonight solidifying the middle. And up front, the defensive line, that was a question mark going into the season. Hunter Lent leading the way, first time ever at a varsity level playing on the defensive line with 4.5 sacks by my count. He was just a bull up there. And Penix also playing well on the defensive line. But just when you think the Warriors had things in hands, things went exactly the other way. Warriors had depth. Warriors had numbers. You figured the Western would wear down the Cavaliers as the game wore on in this heat, but it actually seemed to go the other way. The Cavaliers came fired up and actually dominated the game in the fourth quarter, and I know that's something the Western coaching staff cannot be happy about. The Warriors have got to learn how to finish games this season if they want to go as strong and as far as they did last year with an 11-2 record. But let's not harp on it. A win is a win. So we'll be back next week. We're going to travel across town to Southern Alamance. Last I heard, Williams was up on Southern pretty handily. And so we don't know. We'll find out tomorrow or next week what kind of measuring stick we have against both Southern Alamance and Williams. But for now, we're going to wrap things up and try and get some interviews. Your final here from A.M. Prim Stadium, Western Alamance 30, Cummings Cavaliers 25.